Alright, so today we are trying out a new microphone setup to see how this works. Alrighty. Let's see how that works today. What? Oh. We're off to go and see different kids. All right, here we go. So today we are off to see the wizard. No, seriously, we are. Dude, why are you gonna fucking pull out of your car, out of your driveway when I'm on my way? What a fucking asshole. Shit pisses me off. Ugh. Freaking idiot. Yeah, you pulled out in front of me, dickhead. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to get animated, but I did. Anyway, I'm off to see children's different baseball games and football games. My wife is off to see my 5-year-old's football game. I'm off to see a 5-year-old's baseball game. Then I'm going to stop that game and go see the end of my 8-year-old's baseball game. Not mine, but my grandchildren. Gotta try to get them all. When the fall comes around, it's going to be even worse, because then my wife and I are going to be going to like 4 different events all in a weekend. And while we're still here in Maryland, we try to do that just because it is it's one of those things where we feel like being a part of our family is really important, so do it while we can. I mean, we won't be living in Maryland for very long, maybe a couple more years, and then we're off to something a little more retirement friendly. Our goal is Hawaii, because they don't tax my disability, either my retirement disability from my work or my retirement disability from Social Security. So that's the best way for us. And it's just one of those things where we went to go visit together. And she's like, I could really live here. And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, I mean, I've lived in Hawaii before, so I know how it is. And she's like, this is the first vacation spot where I felt really safe. And I'm like, well, that's cool. I mean, we've been to sandals resorts all over and walked all over to different islands, and sure we've looked into how much it would cost to live in a place like that. And they're usually pretty expensive. But with this, and yeah, I'm sure it's going to be expensive in Hawaii. However, when you don't have your income taxed by the state, that makes things a whole lot more friendly and a little more affordable. Because she's on disability as well, just not Social Security. She retired from her job and got disability, and because of my previous motorcycle accident, that's what happened to me. And just made for as we researched it further, made for like a really good option. Now, homes on the other hand are a little more expensive out there. But we seem to have found one that's really within our price range, which I think is phenomenal. Anyway, just a little bit of insight into Chris and Teresa's life. Woo, I need to get some gas. I only have 29 miles left to go. Oh, and I need to slow down too. I'm doing 80 miles an hour. Shit. Alright, slow down, Chris. You just get riding along and you don't... Same with my car. You just drive along and all of a sudden you look down at the speedometer and you're like, oh my god. So it happens to me in my motorcycle as well. I don't realize how fast I'm going until I look down at the speedometer and it shows me, you're freaking hauling ass. I just have to reach up and make sure my camera is secured on there. I don't like the mount that I have it on because it always decides it wants to come loose. So I gotta check on it every once in a while to make sure it's there. So I'm using an Insta360 X4, and my microphone is an Insta360 micro mic. Yeah, micro mic, yes. Because it's really tiny. And it fits right up into where my, that shin flap that you have on your helmet. And a little piece of fabric that they usually have. That's where I have it pinned to. Because I have one of those little clasps to kind of screech. Anyway, that's what I'm using today. I had I usually, when I went to go do my, what's it called? My motovlogging and camera stuff, I used to use my DJI camera. But on one of my trips out, I lost the microphone. It flew off my jacket that I had. I mean, let's go, dude. It was secure, but I think I forgot that it was there, and I went to go take off my jacket and I lost it. Dumbass me. So now I've got it on Amazon to get a new one when I have the funds. But we're going to check and see how this works. If it works great, who knows? Maybe that'll be the only camera I run, but maybe not. I like to put my other camera on the fairing just to see, have people kind of see what I'm seeing. Or I have it on my helmet. You can't really stick this 360 on your helmet, because then you have something hanging down from your face, right in front of your face, like doing. Everybody's on their motorcycles today. On the other side, I see a bunch of motorcycles. Oh, we have a speed camera coming up. Slow down. I'll let this dude get up there and let him get a ticket versus me. Go, dude, go. Don't slow down. Don't slow down. Oh, he might have gotten it. Clickety click, it's right there. Right there, see? Dude. Wait till I get out of range. Enter the school zone. And blast away. I used to love my mufflers because they have a pretty good rumble. They're the Screaming Eagle ones. But I'm thinking I want to get a little deeper bass. Debating whether to get gas now. Probably not, because I'll be late anyway. Or get it afterwards. I'll get it afterwards. Over here. It's a nice little town. But I'll tell you what, on a Friday night, not a Friday night, but like a Friday afternoon for 3 to 4, 5, 6, you're backed up way back there. Before you even come to the first light, you're like 2 miles worth of traffic. And I might just go this way today. I'm doing a side shuffle because I'm sure I'm going to hit a light. And there's like 5 bazillion lights in this area. So, I'm going to do the cut. Go through the shopping center, and then I'm going to be on the main road, and here we go. Doot 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 doot. Someone's going to the gas station, the Wawa, which I will go to later. I just got to get through here. Let's go, guys. All right, there you go. Go. I swear, why do you want to have your fucking pants around your ass? So you can say, hey, I was in the prison when you weren't in the prison? Freaking stupid. That is the dumbest trend in the world. I'm gonna have my pants around my asshole. You know what I'm saying, folks? That was just really freaking stupid. The IHOP. Thank you, Suburban. That's where people these days need to watch what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Said hi to another motorcyclist. He got that rev. He was acknowledging me. Did I like lose it? I don't know. We'll see. I think I might have lost my clip. But we will see. Go, people, you got a green light. Go. People need to pay attention to the lights, I swear. Drives me absolutely bonkers. Today we gotta go to a field that's like way in the freaking outskirts of the... No, I'm just kidding. We're going to a park. Like it's a sports complex. And they got fields all over the place. And this field that I have to go to is like the furthest field ever, where you have to hike 5,000 miles, and then you have to go up a mountain, and then you have to come down the mountain, and then you have to cross a lake and an ocean, and then you're finally there. So by the time you get there, you're like 20 minutes late to your game or whatever. And of course, I'm exaggerating beyond all belief, so... Flag? What's a flag for? I don't know. Okay. Oh, we got the flea market up here on the left. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, let's go around. Oh, come on. Get your head out of your ass. told you. People are just stupid. These are the times where you just want to gun it and go around people. Then with my luck, there'll be a cop hanging around and be like, hey, you crossed the double yellow line, dude. And then when you did that, you were speeding like 30 miles around over at the speed limit. You know it's true. When you get frustrated and you really gotta go around somebody, and that's what happens, then you're caught. But you're not caught when you're just like cruising along and you're like on a main road and you're just flying by people like that. That's not when you get caught. You get caught when you're like pissed off at somebody. And then you're like, ah, shit. And you think to yourself, I should have kept my temper in check. Oh well. Halloween Point Park. That's where we're going, folks. Oh yay, I get to follow this stupid person in. I so love it when there's gravel and shit all over the place. Not. Dun 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 dun. Alright folks, as soon as I park, I'm going to turn you off and we'll pick this up later. Sound good? Sound good. Alright. I'll be checking you out in a little bit. Check out you in an hour. Where is that idiot going? If I get a parking ticket, oh well, I get a parking ticket. But it gives other cars a spot that they can't usually fit in, so why not? Okay. All right, people. Oh, it didn't get out. It's cool. It stayed right there. But I still got to turn you off. Let's turn you off. Okay, you're off.